All right, guys, it's Monday, August the 25th. Today's day 16 of the 10K challenge. We're back on the grind. We got some Spark orders to pick up, paying about $45, going down to Long Beach, and we got a huge order paying $38 from Rody. So let's go, man. Starting great. All right, guys, these are the Spark orders that's paying $45. Crazy. And it's probably gonna go over $50 because another Spark driver was telling me that the maximum it could go up to for wait time pay is $9. So might need to squeeze that $9 out every single time, But once you wait over 10 minutes, you start getting paid. But he said it's $9 is the maximum, which is good because then it'll start getting ridiculous, But yeah, let's practice in, and then we have a door to pick up. All right, guys, we got the door, and I was talking to a fellow delivery driver. He does mostly Spark and Instacart, and he said he's on Rody, and we keep chatting it up, and he's like, oh man, I can't ever get no Rody orders. I don't know when the drops happen. But he did tell me when the Spark drops happen. He said they drop at 6:20, and then there's a better drop after, like around 9 something. Maybe 9:30, I can't remember what he said. But then I told him the Rody drops, and I told him, just start looking at 7, 11, 7, 9, 9:45 and 11. And after that, randomly. I didn't actually tell him, I give him some of the sauce, but not all the sauce. So let's get this packed in and start making some money. Guys, that was heavy. It is heavy. Not was, still heavy. It takes a lot of, it takes a lot of experience to do orders like those. So let me get it dropped off and go home. Maybe I could drop off 1 or 2 of these Spark orders and then go home. Gotta drop my wife to work. So let's do that. I bought some oil and a few other things, to do some repairs on the van. The oil change required light came on. So, yeah. So we're gonna do that. All right, guys, pulling up to the drop off. This door is heavy. It's required a signature, so yeah. That means the person wants to verify their order, make sure nothing's broken. Yeah, could I back in here? 6. Yeah, I should be able to back in right here. Let me back in right here. Get in contact with the customer. Be careful. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. I want to go further. This is good. Let's call the customer. All right, let's ring the bell then. Hi, how are you? I have your Home Depot delivery for you. It's required a signature. Home? Yeah, but I need to drop it off. It's not. If you give me permission to leave it without the signature, that's fine. Called the guy, I got on to the guy, and now he's saying he gotta get on to somebody at home. I don't really need somebody. I just need to drop it off and go about my business. So, cause that door is heavy, and I gotta drop my wife to work for 8:30. So yeah. Spark order 1. Spark dropper 2. Alright guys, got that route done, and the final payout was $54.54. God damn, let's go.
Much later.
Alright guys, we are back online, and we have a Spark order paying $20. We're picking up 4 items. It's going over to Lawrence, and yeah, that's not too far. That's like the opposite side of Far Rockaway. Pretty easy to get to, so let's get it. Easy shop, and we out. Alright guys, got that shop quick. These books were a little tricky to find, but easy still. Let's get it. Alright guys, we're here at Chipotle. We got 2 orders on Uber Eats to pick up. First one was paying $5. We went on the way to the Spark drop off, but then they try to stack it. Imagine they try to add a double for $2, which means each order is $1. Guys, don't do these orders. Under no circumstances you should do these orders. But then they added one for like $6, so I took it. Have patience and wait. Wait till the right order comes along, man. Don't take crap out here. All right, guys, we got the 2 orders picked up. It's pretty quick. Bam, bam. Gonna take about 15 minutes to make an extra $11 or so, $12, along with the 20. And then we come back and see if we could do it again. You know, we did pretty good this morning for the little shift, so let's see if we could do a nice little, you know, put together something and have a nice day 16. Yeah, let's get it. All right, guys, just dropped off the second order. The customer came home the same time, so couldn't give it any drop-off action. But let's do the Spark. All right, guys, here for the Spark drop-off. Let's do it. Listen, you gotta be like him. That why he. No, you gotta be like him in a way. All right, guys, we're back. 2610 Spark. We're picking up a little bit of items for two customers. One's going down to one's going east into Long Island, and the other one is going over to Rochdale. So let's make this money. Talk to you more in the van. All right, guys, finished that shop. Now let's deliver to two different customers. Let's go. All right, guys, so got that shop done, and the first drop off is 6 minutes away. So I actually, the customer actually ordered like a big tub of great value ice cream. And the thing is, when customer orders specific things, I try not to do replacements. You know what I'm saying? Some things, yeah. But I realized lately I've been doing like some replacements and they've been rejecting it. So I'm more inclined to now not do the freaking replacements. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to piss off anybody and then they take away the tip. So this customer now message me when they see that I put unavailable and no substitutions, right? Sometimes they could choose to put not take any substitutions, or they could allow substitutions. But I know people are funny. If I order a vanilla Haagen-Dazs ice cream, vanilla, I like the vanilla Haagen-Dazs, right? And they don't have any, I don't want you to give me no freaking Turkey Hill or no great value vanilla. I don't want it. You see what I'm saying? If you replace it with that, we're gonna have a problem. If I'm not watching, like if I'm doing a Spark, we're gonna have an issue. You see what I'm saying? So I think like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that replacement because they might not be happy with my replacement, even if you try to get the similar thing. So I had already reviewed the order, so when I tried to go back, I couldn't go back. I'm like, damn, the customer's gonna be pissed. So I just left the tub of ice cream in the box. I had a box in the cart, you know, that I used to, you know, deliver the stuff. I left the cart, I left the box, the ice cream, the tub of ice cream in the box. So when the girl, you know, like in Valley Stream, right? When you do Spark, they have to come and look and count the items and stuff to make sure nobody's stealing. So I'm like, yeah, I need to get this to this customer, man. So I'm like, you know what, let me just leave it there. Maybe she won't even see it because I don't want to make this customer happy. She's reviewing, she's scanning, she didn't scan the ice cream, and she's like, you're good to go. I'm like, woo, woohoo. You know what I mean? So all for the sake of the customer, to make the customer happy. They're saying for my benefit. So yeah, I hope nobody from Walmart watches this. But yeah. Anyways, 2 minutes away from the drop off. It's actually going to a building. Not the biggest fan of buildings, but what you gonna do, man? Let's drop it off. Alright guys, here for the last Spark drop off. Well, the second of two Spark drop offs in this batch. Easy money, you know what I mean? Not stressing it, not really looking at the time and be like, oh, I need to make a certain amount for the time. I'm just happy I have the time. Let's do this. guys, I got Spark running. Not sure if I could get back to the store. It's 10:22. The store the store closes in 38 minutes. It takes 15 minutes to get over there. If I get an order that's like 1 or 2 items or 3 items, yeah, I could make it happen. Because I'm at like 149 right now. I would love to make 150 today. I could make 150. But I also want to go home. I want to stay out too late. I've been staying out late the last couple of days, so yeah. So yeah, I'll give you an update. If I don't do anything else, I'll just run the numbers. Alright guys, let's close out today's video. Didn't do anything else. Let's just say we hit 150 because, you know, earlier today we made 92, 34, 37.80 on Roadie. That's our Roadie numbers for the day. Then we made 54.54 with our Spark order. And then later on Spark, we made 46.08. And then on Uber Eats, 11.51. So we did make $100. So Spark today, we made $100 and 66 cents. So $100, 66 cents on Spark. And yeah, we made a total of $149.97. Let's just call it 150. We use 3 apps. So for the 10K progress, day 16, we go up to $2,654.27. $149.97 so far this week, first day of the week. And for the month of August, we go up to $3,128.02. Remember, the goal this week is $1,022 to hit that $4,000 mark in August. So I want to do that in August at least. And in September, I might just hit 10K in September. Who knows, you know, because in October I only have 1 week. So I have to hit the 10. I want to hit the 10K in October, in September, you know. So yeah. So we did drive 77 miles today because I went to Long Beach and back. And I did buy 4 brand new tires. I actually have some Goodyear, I think it's called Goodyear Assurance. And I figured, I'm like, whoa, I bought this van with these Goodyear tires. They were not in good shape when I bought them. And I'm still using the same tires 20,000 miles later. I'm like, these must be some good ass tires. So with the tread brand new, these tires are gonna last for the duration of the lifespan of the van. You know, and I've plugged these tires multiple times. You know, I just got my plug kit. Guys, make sure you have a plug kit. I don't have the other one that you screw and, you know, like make the surface abrasive. But I have this. This is a tire plug tool. And I have the plugs somewhere down here. You know, you need to keep that. You need to keep that. And you need to keep a portable, look, I have the plugs right here. I have actually 3 plugs left here. So you need to keep a portable pump as well, air compressor, just in case. You know, keep some things that could help you. I don't have a spare, so I need to do that. My spare is down underneath, but to access the spare, I would need to take up the mat and all. I guess I could buy a spare and put it in, and if I need it, I could take up the mat and stuff like that. So 4 brand new tires. You know, I put them on credit through this company called Affirm, where I'm gonna pay slowly and, you know, pay $55 in total interest, which is not bad. And I bought some oil and some supplies and stuff. I just cleaned the glass for the first time since I got the van. I cleaned the glass. Glass was dirty though, so I got the glass all nice and clean. You know, I bought the oil. I bought some gloves. I bought this glue to fix the fabric. The fabric is starting to drop in the front here. I'm taking care of the van. This is my ride. And I bought some parts because I want to do some more work on the intake lower intake gasket that I've been talking about. And I bought some spark plugs, some new spark plug wires for, you know, just do a complete tune-up one time since I'm gonna be down in there, you know what I mean? I'm doing some engine work, do a complete tune-up. I was gonna change the serpentine belt, but it looks kind of complicated and I didn't want to mess with it at that time, but the belt looks new. So I'm gonna keep the belt so that, but I did put 20,000 miles on that belt, but still, I have it just in case. The van feels good. There's still a few things that I need to fix, but overall, the van feels good. You know, it drives well, it feels good. Let's just put it out there. Everything's coming together. I finally put some TLC, put some money into the van, and it feels good. I want to have this van for the foreseeable future. If I could drive this van for the next 5 years, I'll be happy because it does the job for me. I'm just gonna put it does it for me, man. I love this van. So we're gonna keep things going. We made a nice 150 today. I'm gonna be able to work until about 12 tomorrow because my wife's calling out. She got something to do. So I'm gonna be able to work up until 12. So I should be able to make at least another $150 to $200 tomorrow. This week's gonna be a lot better than last week, you know. So we're gonna crank it up. We're gonna keep making this money and continue to put myself in a really good financial situation. I hope you're doing that too. So guys, thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you haven't yet done so, and until next time, peace out, Godspeed. See you on day 17. Let's get this money, baby.